Yeah, good day, everyone. Yes, and today you're welcome to the Setro Craft channel. Yes, I remain Joket Toluani Setro, and I'm so sure you're on this vlog today because you saw the caption, I'm quitting fashion. Yes, and you might be so surprised. Why is she quitting fashion? Yes, I am quitting fashion for something better than just ordinary fashion. And where's that? In the year 2021, the apparel industry, global apparel industry, was estimated to have a revenue of 1.5 trillion US dollars. And it has been projected that in the year 2026, it's going to have about $2 trillion in revenue, in global revenue. But the painful thing to me, I am an economist, a trained economist. And when I don't think micro. When you say micro, you're saying a segment. I think macro. I think the global economic. I think something large. And it's so painful to me that most African designers are not ripping off from this great revenue of the global apparel industry. So that's why I'm going to quit just fashion. And when I'm talking of quitting fashion, I'm talking of the fashion contest we have here on YouTube, whereby all we think of is just, I want to cut a dress, I want to draft a pattern, I want to illustrate, I want to sew, I want to do this and do that, just the garment production process. That is just the only thing we focus on. So sorry today if you are from other parts of the world, if you're not African, but I'm coming out today because I'm an African woman and I'm so concerned for the women from my continent that we're not really reaping from the benefits of the global apparel industry. And that's why it's a passion that has been in me for long, and I want to explore that the more this year. So I want to be helping fashion entrepreneurs grow their skill such that Africa will not just be a consuming continent. We will not just be consuming all the apparels and every other thing from the West, but we will be a continent of producers. And we have precedents. We have people that have laid this precedent. We have great fashion entrepreneurs and successful fashion icons in Africa that have made this. If you've not known any of them, you could watch on my channel here. I have a program, Fashion Billionaires, exactly how they started. We have so many of them that have made great landmark in the world of fashion. One of such is Diola Sego. We have Iman Ayesi, Sebe Magugu, Laduma Maxosa, Kenneth Ize, just to mention a few. And they are still making great innovations in the world of fashion. And how are they able to achieve this? They are going back to our origin as Africans. They are going back to our culture and they are resuscitating it. They are reinterpreting our African culture and heritage and rebranding it, repackaging it, and selling it to the world. And they are making it. Yes, they are making it, for crying out loud. And we can't just sit down here and just be only cutting and sewing. Let me explain to you. There are various segments of the fashion industry that we've not even dived into at all. And if you remember great global icons in the world of fashion, someone like Hubert de Givenchy that made it so very well, you will see that it was not just on a solo ground of just designing only. You see that it went into various aspects. It went into accessories. It went into upholstery. He even designed the whole interior of Houston hotels around the world at a time. And he also even went into the production of cars. So what am I trying to say? There are still many segments and aspects of fashion that we've not dived into, as well as many other industries that you can collaborate with that would lead you to the top of this fashion industry. So this year, we want to be creating a tribe of women entrepreneurs, especially from Africa and other parts of the world, that are ready to take the clothing apparel, the fashion industry to the next level so that we will lay down good precedent and lay down something substantial for the upcoming generation. And if you are of this opinion, I want you to come on board because we're going to be having different platforms, different trainings. One of such is what we've started on Central Craft Channel, Central Fashion School. We have our mentorship program where we're mentoring and training startups in the ready to wear space. And you could just read up or follow up on this or chat us on this. And different persons have started enjoying this. And if you're just interested in learning as a designer for now, we still have our fashion school on ground. You could just reach out to us www.centralfashionschool.com where we train on how to become a designer, how to cut and design your dresses yourself. But we want something greater than this year. We want you to think something global. We want you to think something large scale. After designing for yourselves, you might even be a designer locally. You're selling your designs. How are you thinking of enlarging your scope? Who are those you can collaborate with in the fashion industry to take your label to the next level? One thing we don't hear is the mentality that we think it's just me, I. And if you've been following me on this channel and the new series I have, you will see that the great icons in the world of fashion never run solo. You will see Ulba de Givenchy, his mentor was Balenciaga, Cristobal Balenciaga. And you will see Christian Dior even copied them. Christian Dior took up Ville Saint Laurent. And you see different people partnering together at different times. Although for now, I've seen some African designers coming together and collaborating. Like there's this young YouTube channel I just saw, and she's really doing great. Is it Fumbi by something something? Maybe I could just leave her link. I just love what she's doing, and she's making edges and she's really selling it to different parts of the world. I just fell in love with her channel, and she says, look at her cap, this Zara cap, and she's selling different edges. And she also learned fashion designing, but she went into headgear. She's been pivoting for different times. Started this, it was not working, started that, and she went into production of headgears, and she's making it. So this is what we're saying. Are you going to into the production of bags? Louis Vuitton, and if you've not heard about Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy, I think you have to read about it, and I also have a video to that on my channel here. The greatest conglomerate that made it in the fashion or apparel industry, I think as at 2021, that with the highest revenue, I think it was Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. Louis Vuitton is a designer. He started with the production of bags, and he now went into every other productions when he died. And so many, it's a long story. They merged with Moet Hennessy. That's why it became LVMH, and they are the one giving the popular LVMH award and every other thing. So how are they making it? It's a conglomerate. They have different businesses. They have different things they are doing, and that is why they are able to make it. So as you come on board this year and you join this our tribe, a network of enterprising entrepreneurs that want to grow our African continent to the next level via collaborations and innovations, I know we are really going to make it. So I want us to think macro. Yes, think the global economy. Don't just think yourself, and be ready to take risks. Why is Elon Musk the richest man in the world? Maybe he's the second now because I think during this Twitter stuff, he became second, and the first position was taken over by the MD CEO of this same LVMH. I'm talking to you about Bernard Arnault, because can you see that as the number one richest person in the world? But you know that Elon Musk is really making it. Why? He's a great risk taker. Don't be afraid of taking risks. Don't say, am I going to do this fashion on this scale? And that's why we have trainings, we have mentorship, you have people that have gone ahead, they've seen how it is, they are going to tutor you, this is where to go, this is how to do it, but at least you have to take risks. Elon Musk will tell you that if you don't take risks, you can't make it in life. And if you don't make it, in the end, you're still going to suffer. Yes, because so that's just what is there. So I'm so sorry the way I'm just fast, I'm talking, but this is my passion. And this passion has even driven me and my husband to having a foundation whereby we're thinking something global. We are picking the neglected but diligent African youths from the streets, and we're training them not just in fashion, but in all crafts. I'm going to leave the link to that. I'm going to leave the link to the website of our foundation to you. It's called Cetrus Foundation. So training, transforming the lives of the African youth. So we're thinking the next generation. We're not just thinking ourselves, and we're thinking something global. So by the time we're able to make it this way, we're going to make Africa great, and you're going to sort it. So even if you don't have anything to do with money, think of the children in DRC Congo or in Somalia that are suffering. Think of how you can make the world better. Tebe Magugu collaborated with Christian Dior, and they produced a limited capsule, and the proceeds of that is going to be used to help the Charles Theron organization that is helping youths in South Africa. So you see, he was not just thinking of himself. And this that I'm trying to tell you, it's not just something that was born today. It's the mindset for those that will get to the top. So if you want to get to the top, please, why not, let's come on board. I could just keep on talking and talking and talking, but I've just come out this day to really appreciate all you, my wonderful subscribers on this channel. And you might be saying you've not been seeing my face, I've not been cutting and sewing. That's why I've come here with this video today, to tell you that I'm quitting fashion, the YouTube sense of it, of just cutting and sewing, because I have an established structure for that. My fashion school, www.cetrofashionschool.com, where you can learn from anywhere in the world. You could reach out to us on our numbers showing below. And we also have our physical class that is dedicated to training people in the act of cutting and sewing and the garment production. All you have to be in the world of fashion. So I'm dedicating this period to train and mentor various people that are ready on how to grow their fashion on a larger scale, minding the fact that the richest man presently in the world globally is a fashion businessman. Is the CEO of LVMH, yes, and he's in the person of Bernard Amount. So that's just it. So we have to grow our fashion sense to cover every other aspect of fashion, and to cover what, to cover, in fact, to divert into other industries. And you're going to see that's why we have various mentorship classes right now, and you can just come on board. So I thought it's so wise to come and plead with every one of my subscribers right here on this channel that has been with me since I started. I think I started 2017, yes, January or February 2017. So it's gonna be like 6 years or thereabout right now. Thank you so very much. So please subscribe, share the links. If you don't have the mind for the trainings now, please share it to somebody that has. And once you see the videos, it's not easy making videos. And one of these days, you're going to start your own YouTube channel. That's, everyone should have their own YouTube channel. That's what the mentoring you'll see, even going to hear so many things about. We should all start selling to the world. And I want to know you're going to really make it. So I could just continue on and on and on and on. So let me hear you in the comment section. How do you feel about this move? How do you like it? What do you like? And mind you, maybe very soon I'll be showing you some of our work from our production center or the likes, and so that will still be on. So thank you so very much for standing by, for staying by this channel. Okay, and I would also like you to support me by supporting our foundation, so that we can empower more African youth. So this is our foundation link, and we have a GoFundMe, we have our account and every other thing. So by the time we're doing this together, we're building a better world. So let me hear from you in the comment section below. Catch you, love you, bye-bye. Accounts, our PayPal account, our dollar account, our Naira account, or you could reach out to us via SendWave by using our WhatsApp numbers showing below. Yes, this is Cetrus Foundation, transforming the lives of the African youth, and saying thank you so very much.